Gang, welcome back. We got another reaction video for y'all. It's called Smoking Pot, and it's courtesy of one of the GOATs, Louis C.K. And that is starting now.
Cute, but you my only wife. Outside, got a level on them. I'ma do it right. Gotta do it right. I got the vision, I ain't ever.
Alright, y'all, welcome back to the channel. Make sure you subscribe, like the video. This channel is all about providing you a daily dose of edutainment. My goal, my aspiration is about entertain you and to educate you no matter the topic. You will leave with, some laughter, some entertainment, and you will leave with a little nugget of wisdom or insight that you can take home with you and apply to your daily life. So my goal is to make life-changing type of videos, right? So without further ado, let's get into it. Louis C.K. on smoking pot. It should be interesting.
I can't smoke pot because it's the same thing. I'm too old for it. Sometimes young people come up to me after shows, hey, do you want to smoke some pot? I'm like, can I get my portion to smoke without you alone later? Because I don't want to stand in a parking lot with some 20-year-olds. Last time I got high, I was in Kansas City, and I got high because I was in Kansas City, and it was shitty. So after the show, these kids that worked at the club, they're like, you want to smoke some pot? I'm like, yes. So I'm standing in a parking lot with these kids, like 20 years old, and we're smoking a joint. And I'm taking huge hits, because I had no idea. I didn't know they'd been working on this shit like it's the cure for cancer. I didn't understand the fucking technology that's gone into making pot so powerful. Because when I was a kid, you could just smoke a joint for a while. Now you take 2 hits and you go insane. It's not doable anymore. And I was taking big hits, like big 1970s jean jacket, Bad Company hits. Here come the jesters, 1, 2, 3. It's all part of my fantasy. I'm like, yeah. And even the kid with the wooden hole of no ear, the absence of flesh in his ear with wood, I don't know what that is. Even he was like, "That you should be careful, that's a lot of pot. That's very strong marijuana." Yeah, I'm fine. Running with the devil, just fucking, and in about 10 seconds, everything just and I'm like, oh shit. This is an ordeal now. I'm not gonna feel okay for a very long time. And everybody's just standing around and talking, and I'm hoping, like I'm really hoping that I look like this.
No biggie.
But I'm pretty sure that I was just scanning insanely.
The facial expressions.
I was actually counting, like, look at her for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch to him. 5, 4, 3, 2. Randomize. Don't go in the same direction. 5, 4, 3. Nod your head. That looks like you're listening if you nod your head. And at one point I realized I need to get out of here because the air is hitting my arm weirdly and they can tell. They totally know that I'm not handling the way air is touching my arm right now. Why am I doing that with my hand? That's weird to do that with your hand. Nobody stands like this. Nobody stands like this. Just fucking, no, that's also, that's weird too. That's crazy. Just, shit. I gotta go. But I didn't know how to leave because I had this dilemma. We're all standing in a perfect circle facing each other. And I thought it's gonna be insane if I just turn I'm one person with my back now. Do I just back away like this? Hope that they fill in? And then I thought, no, say something. Say something out loud to them that smooths the transition of you leaving. Okay, what do I say? Pick a thing to say. Goodbye. That's a nightmare.
Adios.
That's just goodbye. That's not even, that's just noises. Finally, I walked away and I said, I'm leaving! And I know it was that bad because they all went, oh, shit, okay, all right. Whoa. Like, I'll never see those people again as long as I live. And then I had to get in a car. I forgot that I had rented a car, and I have to drive back to the hotel. And I'm driving on this highway in Missouri. And at one point I realized, I think it's been about 25 minutes since I looked out the front window of this car. I've just been dealing with shit directly in. Oh, shit. There's a whole spectrum of responsibility out here. I'm supposed to take part in this. And then at one point, I remember I was at a drive-thru, and I was terrified because there's a lady sticking her head out a window, and she's mad. She's going, sir, sir. I just kept saying, I don't know. I had the window closed. I had no fucking idea. What part of the transaction am I? Did I pay yet? Have I ordered? Have I been sitting here for 40 minutes just eating at the window and I ate the paper and everything? Sir! And I just went, I don't want it! And I just fucking bolted. So I can't do that anymore.
Oh shit, that was funny, bro. But nah, like, I personally have never like drank, I like smoke pot or weed, anything like that. Cause I always wanted, like, I never wanted the idea of like losing control of like your senses or like the ability to do certain things. I always like, that's why, like, even me personally, like, I'm gonna speak a lot personally right now, right? Like, I was addicted to pornography. Like, it's actually whack, right? Like, every other day I was watching it, and it's like, you start envisioning people like naked and stuff like that. So stuff like things like this, like pornography, weed, alcohol, it's not necessarily bad, but it's like we live in a society where it's like there's so much of it, there's so much available, like it's even legalized, right? And it's gotten stronger, right? Things are getting more like potent. They're getting, the quality of the pornography is getting more, the quality of the weed, the alcohol is getting stronger, and it's like, and there's more of it. So it makes your addiction to it even more likely to happen, right? Because it's so readily available. But yeah, so if y'all want to like actually, if you realize yourself that pornography or food addiction or weed addiction or alcohol addiction, whatever it is that you might be addicted to or might be struggling to like quit and you're constantly relapsing, I definitely highly recommend y'all check out the Truth of Addiction video in the description and in the pinned comment of this video. It just takes you through more of like a diagnosis as to why it is you are addicted to it and why it's so hard to like quit cold turkey. Because I know you probably tried quitting cold turkey yourself when whatever you're addicted to and it doesn't work, right? Like for me, I would go maybe a week or two, maybe 3 weeks without doing it. But then as soon as I relapse, I watch it like 2 or 3 days straight. And it's like, you can't, it seems it's like something you can't like let go of even though you want to. And you realize that it's not necessarily good for you, right? Because like I realized even for me, like when I was doing porn, I was watching porn a lot. It's like, even like real sex, to a certain degree, doesn't even like pleasure you to the point of climax. It's like it takes so much effort to climax, even in real sex. And like, no matter how like beautiful or attractive a girl is, and I'd rather have real sex than pornography sex, and that's facts, right? So if y'all want to like take our next step and quit your addiction, check out the description and the pinned comment for the Truth of Addiction, like free video, like walks you through why things such as facility rehabs and stuff like that aren't as effective as they seem. I actually genuinely believe that the free video will like open your eyes as to why exactly it is you have an issue with constantly relapsing. But yeah, Louis C.K., the GOAT, smoking pot. This is a funny video. I appreciate y'all for watching with me, coming and chilling with me, and just watching some humorous comedy. Hope it's funny, and make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video. My motto, as always, is if it doesn't feed you, please don't water it. If it doesn't nurture you or better you in any way, no, don't water it. If it's like deteriorating you, if it's like actually causing you or the people around you harm, don't water it. Situations, relationships, friends, people, don't water it. And always, please keep that same energy. Be real, be authentic. Don't be fake with people around you. If you don't like somebody, just be cordial, but don't like try and show fake love or like pretend to check up on them, right? And you yourself, the people that doubted you, overlooked you, slept on you, and didn't support your dream of your business, your schoolwork, your ability to get a degree, your ability to have success in whatever it is that you're trying to do. But now, once they see you having some success, now they want to support you, you tell them, keep that same energy. I don't deal with fake people. Alright? So God bless, much love, peace, and joy. Namaste. Deuces.
Outside, got a level on them, I'ma do it right. Gotta do it right. Aye.